Greetings to China Exposed News Talk. I'm James J. Tsidkenu. Well, we got a little situation there with China and my image that doesn't want to work. There it is. There's the image. So there's the image right there. Ching, ching, ping. So the situation is that the U.S. has put out a report not too long ago. It's been like about a week and a half, I think. They put out this report talking about that China is building more nuclear subs. There is a think tank in the U.S. and satellites indicate that China has under construction more subs. They had subs in the past, but there's more subs they're spotting being built by China, and they believe these are boomers. Nuclear subs is what these are. So the Chinese are busy here, and it's not getting any better with the situation in China and their massive buildup of weapons. Okay, we're going to see a video here that I have from China having to do with their subs. Okay, so I'm going to play that video for you guys so you guys can see how the Chinese do their stuff with these subs. And of course, there's some propaganda attached to this thing. So we're going to play the video, and then we're going to come back to there, and we're going to do some more commentary on this.
For the first time in 42 years, China's nuclear submarine fleet has been revealed. The submarines are now taking part in a military drill in China. Equipped with the latest domestic design navigation system, the submarines have achieved a major breakthrough in terms of the distance and depth traveled.
This drill is different to previous ones because there are more warships participating, including destroyers, frigates, supply ships, and nuclear submarine. Also, we don't know the whole plan of the drill, so we need to respond quickly and promptly.
Working on the submarine is challenging both physically and psychologically. And for these submariners, they work underwater for months without a glimpse of sunshine.
We cannot distinguish day or night underwater. After days of consecutive work, dizziness, insomnia, no appetite, it hits us, and it's just beyond us.
It's the passion and responsibility of protecting their motherland that keeps them working.
We believe that every sail and every dive we have made is a journey to better protect the country.
And the fleet has made many Chinese records. It fired China's first rocket underwater. It also set a record for the deepest dive. Over the past 42 years, this team of submariners have sailed over millions of nautical miles without any accidents. Zhang Yue, CCTV.
Well, there you go. There you go. There's a lot of propaganda on this thing. Towards the end of this guy says that that the Chinese have never suffered an accident, which is malarkey. And he also says that they make the deepest dive. This is another garbage. It's lies. It's all lies. Propaganda and lies is all it is. Every time they make one of these things, it's all a lot of lies and this technology. This stuff has all been stolen to build these subs and these ships and helicopters. It's all been stolen from the West, from Russia, from Europe. Everything, even the design for it, probably for even the flag. Okay, everything is stolen. There's nothing they don't steal. Okay. So if you ever had to invite the Chinese communists to the CCP to your house, make sure you hide the Civil War, hide everything, because they're gonna steal it. Okay, they steal all the ideas, everything, So they're saying that they made, the U.S. The submarines. If you go now look up information on U.S. subs, and you'll see how far they can dive. That information is not correct. Anybody with half a brain can tell you that. Their diving capabilities is classified. The range of their torpedoes are classified. The armament on the ship is really classified. Their stealth capabilities classified. Their capabilities to detect other ships classified. And it goes on and on and on. It's probably the most. It's a service that probably has more classified stuff than any other service. Okay, the submariner. Okay. All right, even taking a picture inside of of a sub just taking a selfie of yourself will end up putting you in prison, and this has happened before. But yet, you know, people like Hillary Clinton, they can have a server on secure in their basement with millions of stuff going. Who knows how much stuff went through there with all these classified, and nothing happens to them. They're still running around. That's a whole different story. But going back to here, the Chinese, okay, are, you know, this think tank, it's actually talking about that they're building more subs. Let me move this out of the way here a little bit and put it back in their box over there. All right. There you go. Go sit over here with Xi Jinping. There you go. So I'll put him back there. What's going on is they're, you know, like I said, they're noticing, the U.S. is noticing more activity in these facilities where they built these subs. Okay, so that means more subs are going to be coming out from China, and these are going to be boomers. These are the ones that are going to carry the nuclear payload. Okay, and they're also building more carriers, more weapons. So I will tell the American consumer and European consumer and all those that consume Chinese good, this is where your money is going. All right, in China, your money is going directly to build this stuff. People think they have an impression. A lot of people don't realize how the Chinese business thing works. The whole thing about companies. Nobody owns really a company in China. You know, you take Alibaba. That's owned by the Communist Party. That's their company. Okay, with some rat-looking guy sitting there saying that he's the CEO. He's nothing. He's part of the Communist Party. As a matter of fact, this week they actually made him officially part of the Communist Party. Come on, man. Who in the heck are you fooling? We know he's part of the Communist Party. Now for you to say, officially, shut up, China. Shut up, okay? You know, stinking communist bunch of BS and lies, okay? So here it is. A lot of the money that's going, a lot of the products that we're buying in the U.S. and all these other countries, these products, a huge chunk of that money is going to their military to make weapons of mass destruction that they want to. First, they want to bully Asia, then they want to bully the rest of the world, and possibly the rate. I hate to say it. From what I'm looking at, China, they're heading to World War III, and there is no if or buts about it. They're heading to destruction. They're heading to a war. There's nothing. They're not cooling it. They're not saying we're going to stop this. No, they're actually doubling down on their capabilities of weapon. And here it is. From the time that Donald Trump has taken over, the Chinese had quadrupled their espionage on the U.S. to steal stuff from the U.S. even more than they were doing before. Look, Donnie, if you're out there, Donald Trump, if you're out there, it's easy, man. Go make an executive order that you just take the visa away from the Chinese students. You'll screw China in a major way. Just like Donald Trump is messing them up in a major way with tariff. Take their student visas away. And the hell with whatever these communist bastards in our universities have to say about student visas given to China. The hell with them, because they are responsible for the communism and socialism they have interjected into the U.S. These stinking university calling themselves Americans. There's nothing American about them. They're just communist a-holes, socialist a-holes is what they are. Teaching our students communism and socialism is a good idea. Screw you and your communism and socialism. All right, so take away the Chinese visa, and if our universities want to go out of business, screw you, go out of business, go to China. You know, we'll get universities in the U.S. that are not socialist and communist and don't teach communism and socialism as being good. We'll get universities. We'll still be the best country in the world. We'll still have the best technology in the world. We don't need the stinking China. We don't need the stinking traitors that we have in our universities, who all they do is they want like a bunch of whores taking money from China. We don't need that. Look what they're building with all this money. They are in a non-stop 24/7, 365 days out of the week building weapons of mass destruction in China, and they had quadruple down. They're doing it even more than ever in their entire history. And the whole thing is to put together an arsenal that will destroy the entire U.S. and possibly the world, because these are idiots, moron, communist bastards. That's what they are. They're going to bring the world to the brink of destruction. These morons. And because we also have a bunch of morons in our Capitol Hill that can't recognize this, we're going to allow it to happen. The humanity, as we know, is going to be destroyed. Those a-holes who are trying to create a war to control the population of humanity, they themselves are going to be 6 feet under. And there's going to be nothing left but the roaches running around on the surface of our planet. That's it, if that. Maybe not even that. All because a-holes wanted to fill in their pockets with money and betray their countries. So anyway, people, not in a good move. Anyway, people, I need more subscribers and thumbs up and good commentary. Please also, if you're new here and you don't know about Six Seal News Talk, please also check out Six Seal News Talk. This is my other channel. And, of course, I have a music channel. And all the links are below for my other channels. We'll keep an eye on China here. And I have nothing good to say about China. Because it seems like every day there's some crap comes out of China. Some crap that has to do with huge problems coming down the road that they're going to make. You know, they just cannot get a handle on themselves, and they cannot just live in as a peaceful country. No, they got to spread their communist ideology, that stinking, murdering ideology through the entire world and corrupt as much as they can and possibly take the world to a point where we're all going to be demolished because of these morons. Anyway, this time I'll go. Thank you, guys. Have a great one. Have a blessed one. Bye-bye now.